Well, it fell over when I pushed play. Well, good morning. Can you tell how my Saturday is going so far? 11 seconds on the clock there. Y'all, my face is really acting up today. I'm fighting some twin flame shit. But I'm almost done with this project for this next video, and I'm super excited to do it. And then I'm also planning on doing Self-Love Sunday tomorrow too. So there's a lot coming for the channel, so stay tuned. Thank you for being here. Happy weekend. I hope you're taking time to relax. I'm feeling my nose is runny. I'm feeling called to do a reading. I've been sitting here for the last probably half hour, 45 minutes. Just, you know, getting close to God and shuffling. So they're super ready. So we're just going to delve in and see what's going on here. And I also, maybe I'll do it later tonight, get it started, or I'll wait till after Self-Love Sunday, but we'll have a new pickle jar coming up too, so we can get all the zodiacs in, because it's just been a lot of twin flame right now. So, Jehovah, good morning. I just heard good morning. Good morning. Yeah, let's just come on down together. And Father, I just ask that you pray over my friend here. I love them so much, and I don't want them to not have this attitude of gratitude with every single day that's being presented to them. When we have this attitude of gratitude, we realize that we shouldn't take anything for granted. And Jehovah is the best, you know, magnifier glass really to show us that the little things we take for granted all the time, we shouldn't take for granted. I was just talking about this, about my chipmunk chink, which is still, you know, it's getting much better though. So I feel like someone's just not being grateful for what that they have, because they're so stuck still at 211 and what they're trying to walk away from, what no longer serving them, what maybe they've just created in their own head. You know, a lot of the time that we have thoughts and feelings about what others, or possibly what others are thinking and feeling, and so on and so forth. And then we've created this scenario in our head that is only in our head, right? 2, 3, 4 right there, Ascension. You have a saying Lenormand. So let's start out there. And let's just see. Trying to pick up on, will it be divine femme, divine masculine, collective, twin flame? Because I'm not doing zodiacs right now. We'll see. I guess we're just going to do a collective and see what shows up. Collective. Oh, goodness. All right, well, Jehovah, just come on down here. Protect my energies, please. Protect energies all around. Now I ask once, it doesn't hurt to ask twice, because we are being abundant, right? All right, here. So, Jehovah, where is our secret message going to be at? This one right there. Oh, kadoki. Well, cheers. All right. So, Jehovah, for our family here, for your children, for the ones that are just needing a little extra comfort today, what's been going on? What's been going on to put them in this funk? What has been? Haha. So the first card out, you guys, is the Mask in the negative, 411. Oh my gosh, Jehovah, is this twin flame? My goodness, 411, 411. I've been seeing 411 like crazy, and 222, 999, 333, 444. Wow. So now the Mask comes in the negative. So we would think that if it, did this move again? My goodness, you guys, I can't even keep my thoughts straight right now. All right. So the Mask, when it comes in the positive, it's like this clarifier really to, okay, yep, this person's wearing a mask, or this person that we are reading upon, which could be yourself here, as they're wearing a mask. Now, I love this card and the duplicity that I like to put towards it, because if we think about it, there's just one face here, right? And then there's the spirit coming out within, without. And this is, you know, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the evil intention here, because it's the slithering tongue of this snake here with this green. Really weird how I'm picking up on that. It would make sense, because if they're wearing a mask, they're not being truthful. So then here comes this one side that you're like, what the hell is that about? And then, wow, that really threw me for a loop, because they're not balanced. And even if they are balanced, they're still wearing a mask. The truth was not here. You invested yourself towards something without the truth being the truest intention here. So then when it comes into the negative, oh my gosh, once again, it wants to turn up this way. 5, 5, 5. My goodness. I just like it when you guys can see the cards too on the table. You know, I like when you guys see everything. So when it comes in the when it comes in the negative, 611, it kind of tells me like, okay, the mask has been ripped off. The veil has been lifted from all nations. The revelation has set free indeed. You know, so we have a few different things here going on. And this is a clarifier card. So it's coming out first is really interesting. There's no real true zodiac behind it, or, you know, it's kind of just like, okay, take a deeper look, and this is why. Or this is really what was going on, and now you need to piece the puzzle together about why the mask was on and where you could figure out the signs, the red flags of where this mask was to begin with, whether it was on you or this person. But I really feel like this is brand new information for you here, because the mask got ripped off. Now, when the mask gets ripped off, this could also be, it takes two to tango, right? So the truth is setting yourself free about this, but it's also setting them free about this, whether the positive 711 intention is there or not, or if it's a negative intention or not. It's still the truth. All right. You have what else? Anything else for past here? What has been going on with this mask here to put this person in the present energy? Haha. Yep. So we were confirming it. This new start has happened for you. And this is like, whether you're in this now or you're starting to be in this now, the whole entire overall energy here is this new start, because the mask got lifted. The veil was lifted. The truth was set free here. And now you're riding this beautiful rainbow. I want Lucky Charms all of a sudden. Just the marshmallows. Wow, that's like huge in my belly for some reason. Weird, Lucky Charms. I don't even eat that. Okay, so maybe someone here really likes Lucky Charms, or only likes the marshmallows too, I guess. I don't know. My goodness, that just flew in. Like nothing else mattered. Like stuffed crust the other day. All right, so either way. Now, you're leaving this behind, because look at how beautiful you are on this carousel here, down at Woodland Park Zoo, you know. And here you are, and you're just leaving this behind. This truth was set free. It's no longer serving you, so why should you even allow yourself to carry it? Sure, it's in your thoughts. It's what's fueling you away from what isn't serving you anymore. Whether this was your intention or not, it still was being set free, and that's just how I'm really picking it up right now. So also, this is 40. There's 4 endings there, which is a square, which can always infinity-wise produce energy within inside of itself to never stop ending these vicious cycles downward. Or it's going to close off and reproduce right there at 9/11. Thank you, Jesus. Good morning. And it's going to reproduce, continue this square in the positive while it's also reproducing another one, right? So then here comes this another one, this brand new start. So this is a chapter that you're now leaving behind. 40 plus 1 is 41. 4 plus 1 is 5, and in this deck, it is the tree card, which is vitality, which is overall health from the inside out. You know, we water ourselves with the word so we can grow from the inside out in Jesus' love and light. We can be examples through that with the planting the seeds. So now, this overall health is grounding. You can go into nature if you want because it's a treat, but you're just able to find new ways to ground yourself and have this self-love. 10 o'clock because of this new ending. There you go, 5 ending right there. Wow. So, however, when the tree comes up, 10, 11, thank you, ascension, in the negative, like this did here, it's mental illness. It's a mental illness card, and that's why you're neglecting the love and the TLCing of your plant, and now your plant's going to die from the inside out. It's got mental illness. It feels shit dying around it, and it's not sure what's going on. It's suffocated from Jesus's oxygen. You know, it's just to give you this little perspective here, right? So, also, this is it's like the Fool in the tarot card deck, like the Rider-Waite deck. Also, but in this one, it's Gemini, and the Fool is Aries. I'm going to count either way because we don't have a pretty good clarification there with the mass there quite yet. So it's either Aries or a Gemini here. Fresh new start. This also could be not even Gemini, and it could just be Mercury retrograde working in your favor and telling you what's up. The truth is now coming to the light because the veil was lifted, right? All right, Jehovah, what's next? What's next here for this brand new start after the truth was lifted here? What's next here? Collective reading. So bear in the negative here. And this isn't good because this is what's next. This is like the future. This is, you know. So a few things running through my mind. So let's look at this in the typical positive stance. So this is strength, inner and outer. This is like your flight or fight response to me. It's kind of how I've been explaining it on the channel. You get this mama bear, papa bear complex finally because you're sick and tired of being frozen cold. You're sick and tired of being treated like this emotional punching bag. And you're sick and tired of putting up with people's shit. And you're sick and tired of just, you know, just think about being outside in the snow day. And you're locked outside, you're so fucking cold that you're just pissed off. You're just like at that point where I'm just like, oh, nothing is going to work right now. And you're just stuck in your own energy. How are you going to get yourself out of that? And that's what I'm channeling with this. Like, you're going to have this constant re-triggering. Thank you. Okay. This is why the 5 is coming in, because this mental illness is something that you will have to heal and you will have to recover, because the people that were wearing masks towards you gave you some mental illness. It also caused you to have a mask on yourself that you now need to recover as well. And so now here you are feeling like, I'm never going to get out of this. I'm just stuck in my rut. Everybody hates me. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I think I'll eat some worms. Wow, I haven't had that freaking song come through my head since I was a damn kid. Wow, and Lucky Charms here. What is going on? Okay, so either way, you know, it's just kind of like you're going to be re-triggered by the thoughts of this mask coming off here. And I can understand this because when the truth comes out here, 1331, God's child and God himself. When the truth is set free, it's shocking. And that's why it's called a revelation, because you're just like, what? And then you're still like, even though this new start has been presented to you, because it was forced upon you, really, spiritual redirection instead of spiritual ejection. What? Like, how could they do that? How could I allow myself to do that? How can I continue to sit here and be worried about something that I've already let happen instead of looking forward and trying to gain the strength and the wisdom and the prosperity, the perseverance, the knowledge, the love, the light that Jehovah is offering when he gives this new start here, okay? So now we're looking at strength, which is Leo. I'm trying to say two different things here, but anyway, so when the strength card comes around, it's because the devil's trying to tempt you. You know, it's really just you need to grab your shield here of Jesus Christ, and through Jehovah's current, the sunlight alone, his government, to be able to protect you, because he's always going to continue trying here. He will always try to continue. He loves to attack your flesh, and that's what's going on here, is that the hauntingness of, what had happened. If you don't let it go, if you don't say, okay, I'm no longer going to be put in that position, you're going to allow yourself to continue to get stuck here, which isn't strengthening yourself to be able to 1511 fight it off in the future. That's really what I'm picking up here. Now, the second thing that I was picking up at the same time was 1 plus 15 is 16 here. And 16 is the celestial heavens. It's the stars card. It's Jesus Christ alone and his compass and his wheel turning in your favor or not in your favor. It's your faith. It's your intuition. It's everything that's not guiding you right now, because what's guiding you is the father of lies' spirit and keeping you trapped down in a basket. When Jehovah is saying, hey, here's Jesus and he's going to help you fly away. So now 5 plus 1, this is 6. 1 plus 15 is 16. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 16 plus 1, I lied, 1 plus 6 is 7. So we've got 15 plus 1 is 16. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus what we had talked about. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 more at 16, 11 is 7. So we've got back and front here of the snake energy, the 7 card. And like I'm telling you, he will never, ever stop. He will never stop trying to attack you from your front, from your back, from your sides, from your up above and below. It's always going to be surrounding you. And this is why it's so important to master your emotions, to be able to separate your flesh state of mind within your spiritual state of mind, to be able to consciously live instead of sin consciously. When we're right in our subconscious, we're going to be good everywhere else because we're clinging to what is good. And that's the issue right here, is that you're having this issue, sweetheart, of not being able to gather your strength from inside because the person who was wearing a mask obviously robbed it from you, which the devil himself wears many forms, many masks, many forms, many fleshes, many vessels, many scientific tubes. Okay, many. Let me take a drink, and we're going to check out the bottom of the deck and the secret message. 1711. So bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the positive female card. I have a negative female card as well, just as I would the male. However, this is in the negative. So this positively pure intended heart-spaced woman is in her head, in her bed, mental illness, going around and around about whoever the hell messed her up here, not telling her the truth. She's just going around and around. She's not able to gather any strength to continue staying in the upright and going along this carousel here, with God and Jesus, okay? Divine feminine. This could also be you, masculine, and your feminine energies. They're in everybody, just as like all those zodiac signs are. It just gives you more specific clarity within energy, what's in your birth chart. Now, I'm really picking up that this is divine feminine reading, and I trust my gut because I can't disobey it. So we're going to open up the secret message here, and then we're going to get a little bit of clarifications here. So we have the truth came to the light. This new start is here. This person is just lost in their strength right now. And this is brand new. This is brand spanking new, fresh, bad news. And it's really going to rock you for a little bit here, feminine. So real quick too, we have 40 and 1, and then we have 15, and now we have 29. So 9 and 2 is 11, which is the whip. So, and that is, oh gosh, there's a couple different things. It's the devil card. It's just someone who has really hot temper, very, very angry, very evil intentions. They don't give a shit about what they're thinking. They don't care about what they're doing before they do it, what they're thinking before they actually act upon it. They're not thinking about what they're saying before they say it. 1911. This person is very selfish. This person is very just my way or no way, and what I want matters. I have no personal accountability. I'm very toxic. There's a possible addiction there. I'm just picking up on all of these things, and no wonder they were wearing a mask, because they can't even accept themselves. And if they can't accept themselves with the whip here, then how are they going to accept you? And that's all that you want, dear, is you want them to accept you and what you have to offer. But look at what they have to offer. You are sick in your head. You are not well. This is why I'm also channeling the stars now, because it's like, do you want to get well? Jehovah wants to recover you, my dear. Jehovah wants to, he's looking down upon you and saying, that's my daughter. I'm just waiting for her to come home. She's just being rebellious right now. They all go through this stage. 20 minutes on the clock there. Thank you. 2 endings, along with your 4 plus the 5 that we channeled. So that's 7 endings now. Wow. How many more times is Jehovah having to tell you that 2011, this person is not working for you? This situation, your own self, your old self is not working for you. I want to help you get you back into the upright, and I'm here for you. You have to accept it. You have to ask God, God, I'm ready. I surrender. Just heal me. I talk about surrender all the time on the channel. And I literally have asked before, how do I surrender? I just don't understand. How do I surrender? And you kind of just give your heart up. You distract yourself and I don't want to think about it anymore. God, you will just tell me and you will take it from me. And before I know it, I've moved on and it's not even an issue anymore. It's so much easier to recover when you have a doctor in your favor here to help you every single moment of every single day here. So let's see what the secret card is here. Aha. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you for having my back. Oh, it feels good. 21:12 there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 21 is a reflection of 12 against the mirror and then reflected within energy-wise, which makes 3 and 3. When you put 3 and 3 together after they're flipped and fusing together, that's an 8. You're on 7 endings here. And 8 endings is infinity. Look at, and Jehovah's offering it to you. Do you want to get well or not? My goodness, my dear, I feel this wholeheartedly here. You are just being chased around. All of this toxic, vicious cycles, multiple people wearing masks that you've allowed yourself to be happening from. And no wonder your strength is upside down because you don't have any. Because he's right here. He's right here. He's going to send down the key. And he's going to, which is Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach, God, Jesus. I directly connect with them as Jehovah Yeshua. But I try very hard to incorporate God, Jesus in as well, because you might accept them as God, Jesus, and we're here to do this together. Okay. I love you very much at 2211. I don't want you to be stuck in your head. This was me. Mental illness killed me beyond belief. I grew up in CPTSD, and then I grew up creating own situations in my head, which we already had talked about at 2222, 4 and 4, which is an 8, my dear. You are well on your way, and I just want you to have this faith and this trust. Jehovah created you on purpose. He never makes any mistakes. And all of this that has formed against you, you've allowed it to prosper until now. And until now, you thought you were in control, and really you're not. You weren't in control beforehand because you wouldn't have felt so shitty over and over. And my nose is starting to itch, so thank you, Jehovah. Oh, gosh. Confirmation, so thank you. All right. So let's look at this here too, because 36, that goes down to 9, which is bouquet, romantic gesture. It's a loving romantic display of affection. You want to get well, baby? I'll take care of you. I'll protect and provide. You just pray to me. You just come to me, daughter. I'm here for you. You've been rebellious against me, but I have never once shut you out. You went against me, and yet I've still been calling you home, and you're so close. I can feel you just wanting to come home. Daughter, it's time to come home. It's time to allow me to heal you, recover you. It's time to allow me to make sure that you do not go one more day on this planet without seeing how valuable you are. It is time for me to come in here and restore this strength, inner and outer, between your heart space where your soul's nucleus is and your energy resides. And right now, your energy has been rescued and redeemed. Jehovah says you are not guilty. Jehovah said you didn't know what you were doing. And Jesus said it too. Right there, confirmation. You didn't know what you were doing then, but you sure as hell are going to know what you're doing now, huh? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Aha. Time has stopped. I'll pull the card back out here in just a second, but time has stopped. Time is going to continue stopping for you every single time You allow the devil and his many masks to take away your strength, to take away your hope, to take away your heart space, because he is a thief. That's his number one title. And he knows he's done for. He already knows it. He's divinely guided too, and he already knows that he cannot, he has authority for now just to play a little bit like a video game, but at the end he's done, right? At the end he's done. What else is here? Oh my gosh, look at this. Yep. You have time on earth is stopped, and your 5D time is stopped as well. You know, because you're allowing yourself to have tower after tower after tower, devil after devil after devil here, which now, this is Capricorn, which is also the tree card. So Capricorn is, you know, violates as the devil here reflected. It also has this past and present future energy between Temperance and the Tower, which is internal judgment, patience, deliverance, guidance before the Tower comes along. Okay, so now this time is going to stop, and Jehovah's saying, are you ready to stop fucking with these damn towers? Because all they're doing is causing you bullshit. They're causing you clouds. They're causing you ego-driven mind. They're causing you thunderstorms. They're causing you mental illness after mental illness after mental illness spell. Every time that you have a panic attack, every time that you have depression, you lay in your bed and you watch Lifetime or Grey's Anatomy or Schitt's Creek or Grace and Frankie, maybe Forensic Files, you know, I'm getting all of these TV shows just downloaded into my head here. Like just a rainy day. You're just in your bed. Nothing is going to move for you the more that you allow these clouds to hang over you. Okay, it's really not going to happen for you. Yep, because once again, here's the truth. The truth is here, and the truth is haunting you, and it'll always haunt you. It'll always be behind you in the negative. And the more that you try to reopen the pages, the more of this fresh hurt you're going to get. And you need to stop. You need to walk away from it. It's never going to happen for you. Yep, look at. It's never going to happen for you with this last hurrah here. Now, this could be who's hurt you, but I doubt it because it would come up in the negative. This is the positive male card. And look at Jehovah's saying the truth hurts you, but you're blocking the highest timeline for yourself. Look, he's looking at you and you're looking at the window like, oh, I'm so heartbroken. God, please just rescue me, because you're not showing up positively. You're showing up this way. I have mental illness. I'm sick. I need to get well. I need to take care of myself, and I'm refusing. While someone's out there waiting for you. Okay? Or maybe this is your partner at home, or whichever, you're in a relationship now, or you're dating somebody, and they think that you're okay, and you're really not okay because you're wearing the mask. The mask came up in the negative, and you came up in the negative too. It's time to get well. Okay, Divine Femme, it really is, because not only do you have Father and Son and Holy Spirit within you wanting to heal you and love you unconditionally, you have someone here on earth that's waiting to love you too. Okay, whoa, I almost knocked over my coffee. Look at right there. There's 16. There's the stars. There's Jehovah himself with Jesus, 28:11. And without Jehovah, there's no Yeshua. And without no Yeshua, there's no salvation. Okay, Jehovah has a whole plan for you, dear. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. Let's just get a couple of these Eat the Word, because I like to keep them around 30 minutes here. I respect you and your time, and I love you very much. And I love that you spent the time with me today. And I don't really feel like I need any more clarifications. You know who this person's about. You know who this person is in your future. If you possibly, the side of you on the screen here who are single, who are waiting for someone to come, they'll come once you start to love yourself and stop looking, and it will come to you. The other side of the screen here that's with this new person, it might not be the right time because you're blocking true healing. Unless you are open and honest to them and you say, hey, this is what's going on. I'm in 2 places at once. I need to talk to you about it. See what he says. But it's not fair to hold him back either, because you're being selfish because you don't want to be alone. Okay. So I'm just going to do it this way, Jehovah. I would just ask, please, that you bring out a few cards here for our Divine Femme and give her the guidance that she needs to have this weekend, to just be with you, Lord, to be closer to you, to allow you to come in and heal her and recover her and mend her heart space with chicken soup and bread. you know, to allow the strength to come back in, Father. She just needs it so bad. She's just breaking from the inside out. She feels like just getting up and out of bed to go to the bathroom is just the hardest thing because she's so heavy inside. She just needs to release, Lord. She just needs to ask for you to come in and release it, to surrender and to take everything away from her, Father. Please, please just take it away from her, Lord. Heal her broken heart. Allow everything that the devil has done for her to be removed. Allow Jesus to go in and remove it. Make room for more. I just heard that. Make room for more. Yes, Father. Thank you. Hallelujah. Make room for more. All right, dear. So we have 5 here. And he's brought out a couple Psalm 119 too, which is high arcana. So we'll get to that in a minute here. But John 5:6. When Jesus saw him lying there, he learned. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so taken back that he brought this out. When Jesus saw him lying there and learned that he had been in this condition for a long time, he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" Do you want to get well? On the back of this, 1 Thessalonians 2:12, encouraging, comforting, and urging you to live lives worthy of God. 31:13, because he is our Father and we are his child, who calls you into his kingdom and glory. He's calling you right now because he knows that you need to get well. Proverbs 11:22, like a gold ring in a pig's snout is a beautiful woman who shows no discretion. Gosh, he brings this out on the channel every single time, and every single time he brings it out. Okay, he doesn't bring it out every single time. I lied. The times that he brings it out, I just feel like so much disgust come in, like, bleh. You know, and it's funny because he usually brings this out with the ring card, which is not here. Grounding in the negative, mental illness is here after the stars. This is also Capricorn, so you might really be messing with the Capricorn here. Here's letter. This is communication. This is also could be used as soul contract, so maybe your twin flame is here. Negative risks, negative leap of faiths here. There's that whip card, the angry, you know, hot-tempered evil revelations here. God's child right there. But no, oh, there it is. There's the ring. Thank you, Jehovah. So he usually brings a ring out. So we'll stop there. So Jesus comes in, lights your butt up with his propeller, and he never stops letting you illuminate, right? Then you're able to reactivate your energy and ground yourself from the inside out. Place anchor at this long-term goal that you're finally able to. With this gentleman here, I just heard with the gentleman. You have a gentleman waiting for you. Soul contract. Maybe it could just be a contract in the 3D marriage, right? You're done with playing the games. You're done with taking the risks of this hothead. You are protected and you want to have family and children. That's really what I'm getting out of this here. So when this like a gold ring in a pig snout always comes out with the ring here, it's like there's just so much disgust because Jehovah's just, you're a beautiful woman. You might have your nose pierced with the gold ring. However, you're a worker of iniquity to him. You show no discretion for how you've been living your life, and you've allowed the devil to come in and rob your house. And that's exactly how I feel. I don't mean to be harsh about it. I went through this too. I had to realize this myself. Jehovah woke my butt up one day and was like, okay, it's time to get well. He never asked me. He never once gave me the opportunity like he's telling you right now. 33. Thank you, Jehovah, for having my back. He never once asked me if I wanted to get well. I wanted to get well from the inside out. I went through 2 years of intense therapy. However, it wasn't the kind of well that I really thought I needed. I had no idea what getting well really meant. And here's Jehovah asking you with this warning, dear, to just be on your knees tonight. Just cry it all out. Let it go. Put your hands up and just say, Lord, take it from me, please. I am calling you into your kingdom of glory. I am calling you because I want to get well, Father. Thank you so much for this opportunity to see that I am not well and I need to get well. And I can only get well with you because you tell us that we cannot do it alone here. My flesh is weak and therefore my spirit is strong. And I don't have a spirit right now, Lord. I don't have a spirit without you. I don't have a spirit in my kingdom without your glory, without your holy water, without your bread, without your word. I have nothing. I can't afford, Father, to have nothing in my kingdom for you. I want to get well. Say that tonight. Say it every night. Say it wholeheartedly, and things will start to change for you in your direction. He's giving you the opportunity to start this in your favor. Otherwise, he will force it upon you, because he's telling you right now, you haven't done anything in my favor, and I'm giving you this one last opportunity, or I'm going to force it upon you with spiritual redirection. You will get well. So now, did we read the back of that? Yes. The back of this one here. Psalm 69:4. Those who hate me without reason outnumber the hairs on my head. Many are my enemies without cause, those who seek to destroy me. The devil himself and all of his masks and all of his enemies trying to destroy you is also destroying God, because you are his kingdom. You are his child. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So he's bringing out 2 Psalms 119, which these are my favorite cards. So now Psalms 119, it goes back to all the Hebraic letters. However, each letter is a high arcana in tarot. Isn't that cool? So the 2 that he's bringing out right here is the Zain and the Meme. This right here is the Lover's energy. It goes back to the sword in Hebrew, Jehovah's sword, to implement, to cut, to divide, to reproduce, and to make more. There's a decision here to make, and what should we do to move forward in the right way here? And Gemini is here, which we already have Gemini, because that's right here too, right? So, you know, this comes after, the sword comes after the tent peg nail, which everything puts together. The house comes in, the tent with the magician, and then the nail comes in with the Hierophant to just put it all together, to spiritually marriage it, to balance it out. And then the air comes in with the lover, the sword, to just keep dividing and reproducing, to fill up this whole entire chariot, right? That comes, which is the next situation here. Remember your word to your servant, for you have given me hope. My comfort in my sufferings is this: your promise preserves my life. The arrogant mock me without restraint, but I do not turn from your law. I remember your ancient laws, O Lord, and I find comfort in them. Indignation grips me because of the wicked who have forsaken your law. Yeah, the wicked is pretty much going to kill your butt. Your decrees are the theme of my song wherever I lodge. In the night I remember your name, O Lord, and I will keep your law. This has been my practice, and I obey your precepts. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Romans 8. He's bringing Romans 8 out for me like crazy. Romans 8:17. And if the children then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if indeed we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. He brought this card out the other day too, and it's funny how out of all of those cards, these is the ones that he brings out. And if children, so you, an heir to God, and joint heirs, so your children or your spouse, your lover here, because this whole happily ever after that you're blocking yourself from is on its way, and that you can be glorified together in him, for him, and with him. It's beautiful energy here. So then now going back to the meme. So, oh my gosh, this is the Hanged Man. Now, I love this. I'm feeling very overwhelmed here, because the Hanged Man is all about being in spiritual limbo, right? Having to make that decision. Lovers here. So once again, you have to walk away from this lover that's no longer serving you, and you have to surrender in order to do it. We've already been talking about surrender in order to have this brand new start with this brand new person. And this brand new person could definitely be this old person if he is going to change too. Absolutely. Either way, for you, this guidance that you have, Jehovah has a brand new start for you with a happily ever after. Oh, how I love your law. I meditate on it all day long. Your commands make me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. Yeah, your enemies are forever with you, because they're giving you that wisdom. They're giving you that knowledge. They're giving you that experience to never go back to that. I have more insight than all of my teachers, because you are now going up to God and he's showing you the truth, even though they've taught you how to feel all of this in wickedness. For I meditate on your statutes. I do have more understanding than the elders, for I obey your precepts. I have kept my feet from every evil path, so that I might obey your word. I have not departed from your laws, for you yourself have taught me. How sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey. You guys, my nose is dripping. To my mouth. Sweeter than honey to my mouth. Oh, sorry. I gain understanding from your precepts, therefore I hate every wrong path. Yeah, you're gonna hate every wrong path for you when you start to realize how it makes you feel again after you spent so damn long, sis, in this previous chapter. it'll be so much easier to surrender or to just even walk away from, because you're like, hell no, that shit didn't serve me before and it ain't gonna serve me again. Pew. I'm so proud of you because you're being so spiritually guided right now, and you're kind of just having this faith to just, okay, I love you, God. I love myself. I'm just putting this loving energy out here, and I'm loving myself enough to make the proper decision here to surrender. Philippians 3:21. Who will transform our lowly body that it may be conformed to his glorious body. Yes, he's coming for you, dear. The cross is here. You're his child. We saw 31:13 and 13:31. I believe we saw both. When you change your body from the father of lies, love, this trickery, this hate, this ruling, because you're a slave to sin, when you let Jesus in, when you let God in, your whole entire body, even the flesh part of you, can no longer resonate with the devil that's always trying to get in and out of you, remember? Because your body will not be holy because you've glorified with him together. To his glorious body, according to the working by which he is able even to subdue all things to himself. That's how powerful he is. He can bring it back to himself no matter what. He is the most powerful manifester, and we are supposed to be images of him. So you are now manifesting this brand new start, this love within you, this love for God, this love for Jesus, love for Jehovah Yeshua or HaMashiach, this love for this new love that's going to be coming in with the ring and the babies. 41:11. All right, last card, dear. Proverbs 18:20. From the fruit of his mouth a man's stomach is filled. With the harvest from his lips he is satisfied. Yes, how satisfied do you feel right now on the inside? Feeling God's love just because of what I've said to you. The fruit of my mouth fills your stomach up with love here. You feel it in your belly. I know you do, because you want to know how I know. Solar plexus chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Solar. Sun. Goes back Psalm 119 to the Resh, the boss, the head, the chief, the Resh of something, the overall head, the sun, Jehovah's government, now is responding in your stomach to your solar plexus chakra, because now it is illuminating through activation of rephysiologically through these last 42 minutes and 5 seconds of you now being able to respond with God. God is responding with you at 42:11 and looking down at you and saying, I got you. I love you. I'm here to heal you. Would you like to get well? Because I want to help you get well more than anything. He is the ultimate manifester for you. He is the ultimate interventionist. He is the ultimate father. I just want to sit on his shoulders and just see the world from his viewpoint at all times. I want to have his arms around me to wrap me up in these moments that I can't fight off the devil because I'm so stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. I want to be living free on God's shoulders on top of the world, feeling Mr. Wind all throughout my hair because God made me free. Jesus set me free. And when Jesus set me free, he set me free indeed. And that is what he has planned for you. I want nothing more for you, sis, than to get well. I want nothing more for that. So I'm here for you. Please stay tuned. Send me an email, woundsintolight@gmail.com. Drop an emoji, and I would be honored to pray for you from my heart space to yours. I want you to have this unconditional love with our Father. I want you to know him this way. I want you to know Jesus Christ, and I want you to embody him because you are his kingdom. This last part, Psalm 145:18. The Lord is near to all who call on him, and to all who call on him in truth. I feel him. I feel you, Father. Do you feel him? 43:43, 7 and 7. Thank you, Father, for being here right now. I love having this moment with you. Father God, I ask that you heal her. I ask that you change her whole entire world apart, and you give her fresh air every single morning to show her the strength that she has inside to continue moving on. Father, I ask that you overwhelm her with this unfailing truth that you have provided for her. I want you to overwhelm her so much, Lord, that she doesn't even think about these past chapters anymore, because she is now becoming a powerful manifester as you are, and as you are teaching her to be, Father. Hallelujah. Please, Father, I ask that you teach her how to be this abundant, powerful manifester in her own life, to wish well on herself instead of these entertaining of evil thoughts. Father God, I ask that you just pray self-love and come on down and just fill it up with her. This self-love, I ask, Father, that you just show her how much she needs to see how valuable she is in your eyes. Her self-worth is gone. She is so insecure. This mental illness that will never leave her without you, Father, and I see that for myself. Father, she feels so unworthy. She is on her knees crying, just wanting to end her life because this man does not love her. This man does not even love himself, Father. I ask that you pray for him too. Father, to my sister here, please heal her tonight while she sleeps. Please heal her. Give her these messages, these dreams, these insights of this ultimate protection that you have over her to help her mindset change, to help it go from her flesh state of mind to her mental, spiritual state of mind. Father, I just ask that you fill up her spiritual state of mind with every single holy water drop on earth here. I ask that you take it away from the flesh. I ask that you make her spirit stronger overnight, every single night. Every single time that you wake her up and this fresh air comes in, Father, I just ask that you show her the light. So then each single day that she wakes up, it's easier for her to be the light. Father, I just want her to become as obsessed with you as she was with this man. Thank you, Father. I'm so proud of you. 4611. I'm sending you so much love and light and a hug. Please do me a favor. Treat yourself today. Treat yourself tonight. Order out. Go pick up your favorite dinner. Jehovah wants you to treat yourself. Do something that's going to make you so incredibly happy tonight. Go get a pedicure. Go see a movie. Go shopping at Target. I do not even care, sis. I will even go with you. Just do something. Do something. If you can't do it tonight because you have previous plans, I get it. We're busy humans. We're too busy to even take time for ourselves. All that time that you spend burdening yourself, I want you to start replacing it with treating yourself instead. So do it tomorrow or whenever you can do it, as soon as you can. Spend time with yourself and treat yourself. And I would love to hear in a comment below about how you did so. I love you. Wounds intolight.